back to World of Warcraft Cataclysm Classic Blind. Came back to Darnassus, looking at the dailies. And we got one here. The cooking daily. Right here.
I am honored.
Remembering the ancestors.
Goddess, watch over you.
The living are not the only ones who require sustenance. One of my duties is to prepare the rice cakes that are left for the ancestors. Normally, my senior apprentice has the honor of taking the cakes to the Temple of the Moon for blessing and then presenting them to the ancestors. Since she is out of the city today, would you mind performing the duty in her place? Collect the blessed rice cakes from the Temple of the Moon.
See you next
Yeah,
time.
we can do that. Go to the Temple of the Moon. It's over here. Blessed rice cakes. So it was to be blessed. The fishing quest is a duplicate, which is okay. The rice cakes? Blessed rice cakes? Temple of the Moon? Oh, there's something. Are those rice cakes? Just hanging out on the podium here? Looks like it. Yoink. Blessed rice cakes. Made with hand-pounded rice flour and blessed in the Temple of the Moon, these rice cakes are intended for the spirits of Darnassian ancestors. Are there rice cakes at the Shrine of the Ancestors in Darnassus? And that is somewhere here. Shrine of the Ancestors. Got a section out here of the Ancients. Ancient War. Breeze Terrace. Food and drink vendor. Darnassus. It's not gonna be out this way. Shrine of the Ancestors. That's the Temple of the Moon. Is that really it then? Somewhere in the middle here? Some kind of shrine of some description. It's gonna be in Darnassus here. There's one of these over here. Enclave. You guys. Poison supplies. Probably not. It's like a shrine kind of place. Do something. Howlin' Oak. It's a shrine. Got priestesses. Priests and stuff. It's a shrine. Rogue trainer. I don't know if I know where a shrine of the ancestors would be. Be closer to interact with that target. This guy? Archmage guy. Druid trainer. A lot of people in here. This is the Howling Oak. Shrine of the Ancestors. Didn't do too much around Darnassus. Ancient guy, you got information? No. Sentinel. Shrine of the Ancestors. Auction House, Bank, Hippogriff, Guildmasters, Vendors, Inn. Still, Bastard, Class Trainer, Profession Trainer.
Good luck.
No. What's it say? Send them to the ancestors. It's not really a huge amount of information, is it?
How may I help?
Cooking guy. No.
May the stars
It's not even part of the quest here anymore. Guildmaster's over that way. Let's see. It's not gonna be really in the craftsman's area. It's in there. In the temple. It sounded like more like they were bringing the rice cakes there, getting them blessed, and then doing stuff. Hard to say for sure. This whole thing here. I don't seem to be able to really use the thing. There might be a situation where we need to click on the shrine, wherever that's at. Off to an interesting start. There's really any shrines up here. Sentinels. We've fallen down. Good job. We need better guardrails here, clearly. But not really. It allows you to jump like that. There are any shrines up here. It's not on the map or anything. There's the Guildmaster, but we don't need that information. Thanks. We could show quest objectives. Messing up the cooking quest. Doing a wild job out here.
Ishnu Allah, may a loon light your path.
Hail to the night.
There's some guys. You know, shrines over here. To the sides or something. Don't fall down here. I took a lot of fall damage. That's okay. Hum 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 hum. Shrine of the Ancestors. There's a few ancients and guys around. It's not really a shrine though. What do we got here? Mage trainer. Mage guys. Not really. It does specifically say in Darnassus. Temple Gardens. Nice spot. Still not a shrine. The Spirits of Hernassian Ancients. Graveyard or something? It need to be around here somewhere. Here is Herbalism guys. No. Nothing around this wing. Doesn't feel like it's going to be in the Tradesman, Craftsman, or Warrior terraces here. Doesn't feel correct. This is the bank. This would leave us outside of Darnassus. Really, they haven't been going, like, outside anywhere. Well, that doesn't feel like that'd be the correct answer either. Here is a ditch digger. Not quite a shrine. Here's ancients. How about just this ancient here? How about that's what we need? Howling oak. Are there any shrines over here? Anybody? Down here? Down here. There's gonna be some ancients and down below. That could be something. I don't know. I've looked around pretty much everywhere else though. It's a rogue trainer. Shrines in here. Some rocks. Combat dummy. Feeling less tomb and more place for rogues currently. Yeah, that's rogue guys. They know you're down here doing rogue stuff. Suspect. Highly suspect. I feel like this shrine is not as impressive as it sounds. Probably. Let's get out of here. This is not it. We have marked off another section of places that it is not. So nice. Okay, so blessing them, presenting them to the ancestors. So goes there, presents them, gets the blessing, and then presents them again. It's a shrine or something? Not really. It'd be pretty clear. If we did more of the quests. I mean, we did all the quests here previously. I don't recall any specific shrines or anything. And here, glowing. Do I have to click on? There's also always the question of precisely what do we need to do with the quest. It's not a use kind of item. It is out here. That's what I was thinking first. Nothing out there looked like a shrine, though. What kind of teeny tiny section is this? Also, can we get this off of here? Yep.
Greetings.
Guild stuff.
May the stars guide you.
This right. That's a shrine. Went to this section this way. It was just behind a tree. I mean, not too surprising for Darnassus, I guess. It was on the map. Do you not see this on the map? You might have been able to see that on the map. It's kind of the graveyard here, too. Okay. This is the shrine the trainer mentioned. This little bit right here. Okay. Lay out the rice cakes around the shrine. She moves a little softly. Faint sense of approval washes over you. Let's do lunch, Darnassus. Ooh, mystical. Alright. That is the quest complete. Okay. Now, we're just gonna be here, looking for the fishing quest. I suppose we will see. There's only one left. It's the last daily here in Darnassus. Not this one, though. We'll either get it, or we'll be back over in Deepole. Nope. Back to Deepole. We just have the one singular fishing quest we're looking for back in Darnassus. We'll keep looking for that as we go here. But while we are here in Deepole area, right in the middle here, we got some quests we can turn in, so might as well. Wrong sequence, where we blew up the waygate. You did it! Found out what the Twilight Town were up to. You stopped them dead in their tracks. Oh, he gets up on her tippy toes and gives you a kiss on the cheek. Now I'm certain that I have something around here for you. And is rummaging around for your reward. I like rewards. That's pretty decent, as far as a plate chest goes. Good amount of strength, good amount of all the other stuff. Not quite as good as the one we made, but still, not too bad. It's got parry rating. That's something. Still less in all the stats, though. We got a relic we can't use, and an intellect ring. No. We'll take that.
You have a great day now.
And now, continuing on this storyline here. We got like 3 storylines going at the same point right at the start here. It's definitely a system. Just picking the stuff up. See if we accomplish it on our way back to other places. That pyramid at the Maker's Terrace in Olam is nothing of the sort. It's a giant machine that can be reconfigured for any number of uses. Deathwing was going to have the Twilight's hammer turn into a massive weapon. Nick Harrison, you have to take the portal to get this information to Harrison Jones in Stormwind. He'll know what to do. It's with Harrison Jones at Stormwind Keep in Stormwind City.
Very well, then.
Okay. If you're referencing Oldham, this is 82. Is Oldham lower level? Yeah. Oldham's higher level, 83, 84. This really depends on which way you go first. I mean, the levels of everything, you get way more experience than you need. Also, we did archaeology. That was a lot of experience, too. But still.
Hello.
You can pretty much go to most of the places. We'll get you there. So when you go back to Stormwind, that's easy because there's a portal here. Find fire and water and air with
Keep your feet on the
our
ground.
magical defenses, which are gone. Those did not survive logging out multiple times. It is a shame. That's the old spirit. One less nasty in this world that the little ones will have to worry about when they go to sleep at night. Not to mention that we won't have to be worrying about him no more neither. I'll see. I think I have something in our crates that'll make a fitting reward for you. 50 gold and some stuff. Cloth shoulders, male hands, plate helmet, intellect. Let's kind of keep taking the most expensive things.
Safe travel.
As we've seen, there are fairly expensive options for gems and enchants and everything. So I'm sure we'll be getting plenty of use out of this money. Especially if you keep getting more upgrades and things, which is likely. So I'm trying to do this whole Stormcaller aboard the Alliance gunship. It's Earthcaller Eva. See if we're supposed to talk to someone here for this. It's an Innkeeper. Earthmender Narvra. Just kind of walking around. Not really anybody like that. You would think we'd be able to see the ship. Although it might just be another instance of us not looking at the map too well. It could also be further over this way. We're going to continue to not really worry about that right now. We'll grab this when we go back through Stormwind. Should be fine. But first, Obsidian. And also, Armenti. Make up a nice stack of ores in the inventory here. Works for me. You need 85 for magic, deep hole XP. Okay. Yes, we're in deep hole. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Any ships? Some ore here. The rich ores are always a nice time. Look how much ore that is there. You'll love to see it. 6 obsidian. It's worth a little bit. 6 is at least something. The quests could keep giving 50 plus here. Money is not being a huge problem. This was a new place. Got stone bats. Tip swarmers. That's the whole place. Just, oh, what's going on over here? Bound Fire Elemental. Twilight Cryo. This is just. Is this part? This is Master's Gate. We just came from a different direction. That's fun. There you go. Obsidian. Yeah, we never dealt with this. We need to go higher up. Is the thing. Let's see here. We got all the fighting over here at Stonehearth. We need to go past the town, past the fighting, all the way to the new fractured front area. The place with all the catapults, essentially. So that is the next section here. Go past Trogzor. Alright. And quest right here. This place is quite the mess. Fungal terrors and stone trogs. Keep them off the front. Oh good, you brought another catapult with you. Clay might be older than dirt, but he makes a mean war machine. Well, you didn't bring it all the way out here for your health, flesh bag. Get in one of those things and bombard the fungal terrors and reinforcements streaming out of Needlerock slag. We have to keep them off the front. Bombard 30 fungal terrors and or stone trog reinforcements. Okay. Let's get in catapult here. We can aim our attacks. Bam. Bam. What kind of range can we get on this? Pretty decent. Bop. Got a lot of reinforcements coming here. My goodness. Can't quite go all the way that way. When we hit the Trog guys, we get a lot more instant kills here. Bop. 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 And one more. There you go. Not really stemming the tide, but that's okay. That's a great start, Eric Erickson. We're going to need you to fly over into the town and stir up some trouble. Can do. Reactivate the constructs. We sent a number of our war constructs north into Nilrock Slag, but none of them ever returned. We know that the Stone Trog Mystics have done something to them. What we're concerned about is that the Mystics will control and turn them against us, like they have with the Fungal Giants. Hey, Erickson, go into the Stone Trog town and reactivate the constructs. Okay. Let us head on in there. Let's try these guys. Very strong. I was going to jump over them. Luckily they're spotted over here and not actually going all the way through town. There's the Mystics. I got to deal with them first. Oh, rock mystic. It's gonna go Mind Blast. Prefer you didn't. Activate the war constructs. Destroy. That's what you like to see. We got a party of war constructs here. Living the dream. Slay Stone Trogs. That's pretty decent damage too. Appreciate the help. And the other one activated. You can fight that one. Doesn't matter to me. I just need to fight the ones that are next to the constructs in order to get the whole reactivation going. Or maybe he could even just mess with it and we could just turn it on. Perfect. We didn't even skip the fighting step. Convenient. Okay. It was a nice bit of work, Erickson. With our constructs back up and running behind their main lines. It's only a matter of time now before we make the big push through and rescue the Stonefather. Perfect. Flint has the quest for us. Mystic Masters. I should have grabbed that one too. The Nilrock Mystics have taken control of the Fungal Giants that have sprouted in their chasm down below. Now they seek to control our war constructs north of the Nilrock Slag and do something about it. Isn't that what you're here for? Slay the Mystics. Yep. It's a system. Slay. You up. Try to mind blast me. Being very rude. Mop. Mop. You're dead. Two guys at the same time. Not a big problem. And get our free heals too. Good stuff. Okay. Now we should be able to do the push here. In theory. A few less stone tribes is always a good thing. Glad to see that you're a decent warrior after all. We'll soon know the exact location where they're keeping my father captive. Hope you survive until then. That was the plan. Yeah. Nothing we really need. And back to Bloodstone. Down into the castle. Down below in Rock Chasm is where the Mystics are sprouting all of these fungal monstrosities. I sent Slate Quicksand, a small force, to deal with it, but they've run into a snag. You're the Archgeomancer. Would you fly down there to the northeast and lend him a hand? It's a good Slate Quicksand at Rock Chasm. Yep. Can do. Rock Chasm. I guess this is over here in Rock Chasm. It's kind of further. Slightly down? Could be slightly down. Rock Chasm. Okay. Giant friendly mushroom. Wild. Fungal monstrosities. Here's everybody. What do we all got here? Some earthen champions and defenders, geomancers, a war guardian, and Slate. Okay. When Deathwing destroyed the World Pillar, he broke open a rift between your world and ours. These spores and fungi are one consequence. Let's see if we can deal with them together. We're here. Good to see you again, Eric Erickson. Now we'll get somewhere. Okay. Sprout, no more. The Stone-Trog Mystics are creating those fungal monstrosities from the giant mushrooms to the north. I want you to take a War Guardian to help deal with the giants and Stone-Trogs. Make your way into the giant mushrooms and target them. My Geomancers will sink them into the ground before the Mystics have a chance to finish their ritual. Enter the War Guardian. Destroy 5 of the mushrooms. So much for the friendly mushrooms. And the fungal monstrosities. Grab yourself a War Guardian and destroy those fungal monstrosities while you're out there. 5 fungal monstrosities. Alright. War Guardian. Obtained. Don't forget to grab War Guardian. The question is, are there 2 War Guardians stuck on top of each other because we did it for 2 quests? Probably not. Fungal monstrosity. The big guy. He's just walking. So short. Comparatively. Let's interact with that target. Giant mushroom destroyed. Help deal with these tribes here. These. I really don't need the War Guardian with us. Could have managed. I appreciate the help, I suppose. Fantastic jump there. Really works out. Got the friends here. Get all these guys. Shrink the mushroom out of the way. Love it. Oh. That's a free slam. Okay. You. Get rid of these guys. I don't think these guys are counting as enemies that give experience or reputation or anything. I think fungal decades, so we can't use the victory rush as much. Or at all, really.
Too far away.
Would you like to take more damage? There you go. It really does work. Yeah, see, they don't have loot either. Here's a system. Come over here. all to combat, guys. Multiple enemies. Easy enough. And one more giant, one more mushroom. We can make that happen. Party time. Taking a whole bunch of extra damage is definitely a strategy. Doesn't really matter.
I need a target.
And deal with that. There is an albino cavefish. That's something. Flying off that way. Definitely is something. Definitely is something. Anyways. Don't have any more of those fungal giants to throw at us. Perfect. And monstrosities are also already dead. Thank you, Eric Erickson. We've never had such a problem in Deepholm before the destruction of the World Pillar. Your earthen ring must repair the damage before it's too late. That's the plan. Slight problem. While you were out there, Henry Lodestone contacted me. He said that there is a matter of great urgency and that your assistance is needed immediately. Return to him at the entrance to Ninrock's Slab to the southwest. Wish you luck with rescue of the Stonefather, recovery of the middle fragment. Okay. Back up this way. Through Ninrock's Slag. Everybody destroyed over here? Yeah, still existing. What's the next problem? Harrison, we have good news and a slight problem. Let's see the Stonefather and Flint. We found out where the Stonefather is being held, and young Flint ran off on his own to rescue him. I don't have to tell you that this is bad. He's going to get himself captured as well, or worse. The Stone Trog Chieftain, Boulder Gut, is at the end of the ledges above Ninrock Chasm to the north. Please, Eric Erickson, you must go after Flint and free the Stonefather before we lose them both. Okay. Oh. This way, above it, above the chasm to the north. Alright. Rescuing the Stonefather. There we go. There's an area up above. That's gonna be it. And also rescuing Flint again. Got some guys up here. More defenders and stuff. What we got? And Flint. Oh, Flint is almost dead. Here you go, Cypher Sore Eyes. Get over here and give me a hand, would you? Yep. We just draw some aggro here. There's the Stonefather. Execute Boulder Gut. Get out of here. Simple as that. Well, then let me get you free of those chains. There you go. Zero represents the earthen ring, and they need the middle fragment. Save both myself and my son. Hey. You have my gratitude, and that of my people. Lovely. Return to Pyron Lodestone with the good news. See you back at Stonehearth shortly. Okay. I'll see to it that you get the middle fragment of the World Pillar. Perfect. Just what we need. Sorry for my earlier rudeness. I was worried about my father. Friends? Yeah, sure. Very good. You guys can get out of here. Yep. I made it. Okay. All the way back this way. Report the news and then continue all the way back to Stonehearth. Well, that'll do nicely. The day is saved. Oh. Still things attacking? Still things moving? A little bit. In theory, this should all be winding down. Erickson, you did it. How will we ever repay you? A cash reward is always nice. Leather, mail. Ornamental's favor, a trinket. Plus 194 strength. And on use, increased critical strike rating by 970 for 20 seconds. I like that. That's a lot of strength. Would need to use it for the critical strike bonus, but that's pretty good. We'll definitely take that. Hero returns. Stonefather is waiting for you back south at Stonehearth. Make yourself presentable. You've earned a hero's welcome. Turn yourself to Stonefather or Mantle at Stonehearth in Deepholm, and we get a cool looking axe. Oh yeah. Let us do just that. Let's see if they've actually cleaned things up here. Oh, they're still fighting. Maybe just in town's at least okay now. Hard to say. Got the defenders. Oh, there's still enemies here. Yeah, it's probably fine. It's a work in progress. They got everybody back here though. You have my undying gratitude and that of my people, Eric Exon. Our hero returns. You saved my people, Eric Exon. You have earned that which you seek. The axe of earthly sundering. Two-handed axe. Ooh. Actually better. Very, very slightly better. 8 damage per second, 4 strength, 6 stamina, 7 crit, -5 mastery. That is better. And it's an axe, which is also a fun time. Axe of earthly sundering. I'll take that. Oh yeah. Huzzah! Indeed. I'll hail Eric Erickson. Huzzah! Woo! And the middle fragment. I present you with the key to Stonehearth. With it, you may unlock the vault to my home and recover the middle fragment of the World Pillar. Keep the fragment safe, Eric Erickson. Make certain to get it to the Temple of Earth in the middle of Deepholm as quickly as possible. Know that you are always welcome here. Recover the middle fragment of the World Pillar. Nice. And this is the safe. This is just up there. And there's the middle fragment of the World Pillar. The fragment pulses with a life of its own. Nice. And let's get this back to the mill before any problems happen. Probably be a good plan. Also trying to keep a lookout for an airship that presumably exists somewhere here. I feel like it might be over... I mean, I'm over this way. It's over this way. The Son of Kor. That's something. Anyways. Deepholm. You would think maybe an airship would be in the air. The other airship is in a giant pile on the ground over that way, so, Doing what we can. Turn this in. Very good. Temple of the Earth. Erickson, you've returned. Is that the middle fragment? Yep. Yeah, it is.
May the light embrace you. Seek the
You returned.
path of the
You recovered the
light.
middle fragment? Yes, I did.
Be kind.
The middle fragment of the
to
World
those
Pillar.
fortunate.
Thank you, Eric Erickson. I can only imagine what you had to go through to get this to us. I'll see to it that it's placed within the center of the chamber. We got some stuff here. Nothing we want. Having the bonus for using all plate really does make a lot of our choices for us. It's pretty great.
Do not lose faith.
Okay, so they put it in the middle of the chamber or something. Middle part of the pillar or something. Very good. Okay. Let us look at our new axe and stuff here. Let's look at this menu first. On equip. We go from our nice swords here. Do you want this in the main hand or the offhand? Oh, main hand. That's a decent looking axe. I know that. Very axey. Nice and big. So we are going to need to get that enchanted. That's okay. We can easily afford it. And I mean, we don't need a second sword here. Because this is just strictly better. I mean, there is the 5 mastery, but all the other stuff is probably still a little bit better than that. We do have this. We still have this here, which improves critical strike by 143 at all times, and lets us stack up to a 170 strength bonus. This is a 194 strength, critical strike 970 for 20 seconds out of 2 minutes, so 1/6 of the time. We have this one, the other one, which gives us agility and critical strike chance to grant haste. I think we're just better off with this one instead. Let's go with the full strength system idea here. I'll put that as an item here. We don't really need this one then, because this is increases expertise by 143 and on use for strength. This is strength and on use for critical strike. So if we're going with that, we might want the old gun back. Strength and expertise, since we don't really as much need the crit here. It is a lower level item, which is not terrible, honestly. Lowers the crit chance by a bit. Also increases expertise, which is something. Less dodges and parries from higher level things, kinda. There's breakpoints and all that. Also just the straight up DPS. An additional 10. It's more worth it than the crit bonus, I suppose. We'll go with that. We just kind of need a ranged weapon that gives us more in the way of strength, obviously. And if we can remember to use this for increased critical strike ratings, a 2-minute cooldown is not terrible. And just the permanent 194 strength, it's pretty good. I do enjoy the trinkets that are just always active. Makes things a little less annoying to deal with. Less things to worry about. But for how much strength this is, that's pretty good. I still think I want the crit and strength here instead of like the other ones. Because again, it's 170 most of the time. Once you get the stacks going. As long as you're in combat, it just keeps on stacking up pretty quick. And we do plenty of attacks with the whole dual wielding business. So, that's pretty fun. We will save this. It's a DPS set. Yep. We need to go get the next enchantment. We need one of these swords. That's alright. Back to Stormwind. I'm just gonna grab another of the same enchant. Seems to be working fine. And that is Berserking. More damage or something. Also just chuck a bunch of stuff into the auction house here. Shopping. Enchants for weapons. Get all the results here. It's only slightly better, so I don't think we want to go super crazy. Sometimes inflict fire damage. I don't think so. Level 35 or higher item. Enchants weapon power, increase attack power by 1,000 when striking in melee. Requires 300 or higher items, so that's a decent one. 1,000 attack power. That's pretty cool. Sometimes increase attack power by 400 at the cost of reduced armor. That's fine. Attack power by 110. There's options in here. Could look at stuff like for the higher level things. Adamantite weapon chain. No. Let's go with this. Attack power by 400 at the cost of reduced armor. Sometimes. No. In theory, having multiple things, sometimes doing that. And honestly, we can easily afford it. 500 gold, doable. Very doable. Got stuff back up here. Expired on some obsidian. And the swim speed potion. Sold the rest of a couple things. Okay. So let us put this on here. That's also going to make the axe glow red, which in itself is a pretty big buff. Looking good. Only one axe though.
Making a special purchase?
Sell some gray and soulbound items. Something from that. Buy and equip green vendor price. Reasonable. Sell those. Gray, gray. Cheap, gray, cheap, gray. Soulbound. Soulbound. Gray, soulbound. Soulbound. Cheap. Gray, gray, gray. Get something better. Soulbound, 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 gray, soulbound. I was supposed to look at all the things. Mostly they kind of look similar. Soulbound. Don't need our sword here. That's good enough.
Very well then.
Not a huge amount worth selling in there. That's okay. Works for me. Selling. Yeah, volatile earth. Some elementium ore. Some obsidian. Some cloth. More obsidian. And this swim speed potion. Yeah. That is auction price, vendor price, not much at all. Worth even running over here for 35 copper? Questionable.
Alright,
Anyways. That is that. We need to speak to someone here in Stormwind. We'll make our way back through here. And we still need to figure out where this other gunship's at. Be looking around down there in Deepholm. It's gonna be there somewhere. Next time. Goodbye.